Hi guys, hope you're doing fine. I'm doing fine and I thank God. It's a new day and is it a day really? It's at night. By then I'm doing this video on Tuesday at 10 p.m. I was what was I doing? I was thinking of something. I was just thinking aloud and I felt like let me share this and keep it so that I can remember it in future. What am I talking about? I'm still talking about thinking that somebody you love you back, or somebody you care for cares for you back, or you invest all your life, energy, time, thinking that you're on the same page, only to realize that when the truth and the facts are out, you have to chew your pill or swallow your pill. Okay, why am I talking about this? I'm looking at, I think I'd shared this story some time back. Okay, it's not now. So I think maybe a year ago, I said that we were raised, okay, okay, let's say firstborn, secondborn, and thirdborn. I and my two brothers, we were raised with my dad. His mom was in up country with my younger siblings. I think the last one was not yet born. Not even the last born. Like the last two were not yet born. So my dad was going for college. He was a pastor. He was studying theology. So they used to have that crash program where you go only in August and December. So August he could go with us, leave us with mom in Shags, and then he goes to the college in Nyangori. And then apparently another time dad came and my auntie just said, I don't know how what my auntie did, but just told my dad, I want to take these three kids. They can go to the school where we are and the children are passing. And okay, I think dad also was going through some hard time by raising us and going to work. He's a pastor and we were kids, and kids can be kids. So to make the story short, we were taken to our auntie and we stayed there. And we tried to be sisters and brothers to our cousins, but it never worked. It never worked completely. And then I was just looking at that time when I felt like these cousins of mine are my sisters and my brothers, but it could not add up. As in, it was just impossible. Then now I'm looking at how I've stayed with relatives. You think you're related, you think you're one family, only to find out that you're not. It's circumstances that allow you stay together, but you're not siblings, you're not family. Yeah, and I think that is how I developed a thick skin, and that is how I came to realize that what you really trust and what you really invest your emotion in matters a lot, because whatever you invest your emotion in can tear you apart or even break you or mold you. It depends with how you invested your emotions. So coming to think of that, I've raised kids who are not mine. God gave me the privilege. And by raising these kids who are not my biological children, I did a big mistake by embracing them as my own and investing all my emotions, all my energy, thinking they're mine. But as time goes by, kids remember where they came from. They remember their background. You can't change that. And I just want to say that it's the hardest way to learn this. And it's a very painful thing to go through this. And I just want to talk to people outside there. If you're staying with anybody, not even a relative, anybody that is not your biological lineage, just know they are not part of you. Just know they are not part of you. They are part of you when they need whatever they need. And after they get it, they go back to where they feel like they belong. And I think when that time comes, that is now the hardest time that you have to accept. That's why I said it's very important to check how you're investing your emotions, because it might break you, tear you apart, or maybe mold you. So because I have experience, I have experience, but there are times it breaks you. I think what I can say, don't just put your emotion in when you're staying with people who are not your biological lineage. That's the best I can say. They will pretend to be good when they're getting what they're getting, and after getting, you're just a bag, a carrier. It's our time to get off. And that's what I'm saying. I've gained a thick skin, but still it's not that thick. I still get weak. At times I feel broken. I feel hurt. I mean, I have to face the reality. And I think talking is good. Speaking is good. Speaking your heart is good. You know, in counseling, I'm a counselor. In counseling, we believe when how do you call them? When a client comes to talk to you, that is a step of healing. Because one, you've embraced the issue, you've accepted the negative or the positive, whatever it is, and you're now willing to be assisted to move on. Because at times you can know this is what I'm going through, but now how do I get to move? How do I get to start my journey? How do I get to start surviving with this? So when you start talking, that is when healing starts to embrace you. I think I don't want to make a harsh decision, but I feel I don't want to stay with people again. I think I just don't want. I want to stay with my family alone. As in, you can come, pass by, we stay 2 days, 3 days, but just committing myself to stay with somebody for more than 10 years, I'm hurt and broken, and I don't feel like doing it again. I think for the people I did stay with, I thank God, I appreciate. For those who did not manage to stay with me, I'm sorry, because I'm not going to stay with anybody again. I'm just going to stay with the few that God has given me, because I think it's a hard thing, but it's the best decision. Because why should I pretend that it's good, yet it's hurting me from inside? Why should I pretend that you're doing good, and yet I'm bleeding from inside? I think when people are making decisions, they're making decisions out of experience. Yeah. They're making decision out of experience. You cannot wake up in the morning, make a decision, and you don't have experience. For example, I was listening to this guy. He's called Steve the Massager. He was being interviewed by Obina. And when I looked at the comment, hey, guys were so harsh. Guys were so harsh. To some point, I was like, why are you guys getting so personal? I mean, If somebody is making a decision, give them chance to explain. I wish Obinna could give him chance to give us the reasons why he doesn't love children. I wish Obinna could give him chance. I'm not saying I love the whole thing, but I'm seeing it today. I didn't even know when was that. I saw it today passing through TikTok, and I said, like, wait a minute. I've never had any human being say, I hate kids. But I've seen many people saying they're not ready for kids. So, you know, when somebody's telling you we are not ready, it means that at some point they will be ready, but at the moment, they're not ready. So, as I was thinking, you know, thinking aloud, 1, 2, thinking as a counselor, 3, and thinking also just like a mortal man. Obinna's platform is for us to come and share our stories. It's a good platform where you can come and speak your heart, speak your mind, and share to everyone. And we will criticize you. We will. Even if you speak well, we will criticize you. Whether you say everything that we want, we will still criticize you. But now here comes by Steve the Massager, just saying he hates kids. And he even made it clear that if you love kids, what is the opposite? Hate. He hates kids. I wish you'd hear the next word. I'm a mother. I have kids. I love kids. I love people's kids. I raise other people's kids. But when you hear somebody telling you they hate kids, go check their background. Maybe they suffered as kids, or they saw kids suffering, or they saw their parents suffering raising them, and there was nothing sweet about childhood. So they imagine, what I suffered, I don't want to see another person suffer. And they feel like even if they have kids, those kids will suffer than them. That could be 1. 2, somebody can have a lady commit themselves to this lady, and then the lady gets pregnant, and then the lady does an abortion. Do you know some men cannot handle that? They make a decision they'll never have kids. Or maybe they just encountered something about kids, or even seeing children in the streets, or seeing women, single women in the street, you know, the street children with children, young girls with children in the streets. And somebody can just make a decision, I don't want kids. And that is their opinion. I'm saying, I wish he was given chance to speak. What I was trying to bring across was, when people make these certain decisions, it's because of out of experience. This guy might give you an explanation until all of you shut your mouth, or just tell him you are wrong. It either will understand or not understand. Okay, in a public media, to say I hate kids, I think that was wrong. The only thing that could have happened after that is to be given time to explain, and then Obinna to correct him. After all his explanation, people are live. They'll be sending their questions and their answers and their messages. Then from there, Obinna can say, everybody's against what you're talking about. You're hurting many people in this nation. There are people who are looking for kids and they can't get. And you're ready to say you don't love kids. Do you know what other people are feeling, you know? Because the people are trying to get kids and they're not getting. And then you come in public and say, I hate kids. That's why we need that message after. I hate kids. Why? What's the reason? Then from there, you'd have given us your all answers and we can judge you from there. But now you left us hanging. We don't know, but Obinna is the one who denied you the chance. I understand. So in short, what I was trying to say, if you see somebody doesn't like to stay with people, I know people who just like staying with their family members alone. They don't want an extra person, even if it's a brother's child, a sister's child. They don't want. They just want to stay with their family. It's their choice, and me, I respect that. But I feel like me, staying with people, I get hurt more. I get hurt more because you pour your heart to them, you put all your emotions by caring, loving, giving all your energy, and then at the end of the day, it was nothing. It was nothing. Wow. I was so emotional. I'm so happy that I was able to talk without crying, because I really wept. I really wept before doing this video. I really wept. I was like, really? For sure? Is this thing happening really? But anyway, I also want to tell people who comes and blackmail. Is it, how can I phrase the sentence? For example, if I'm raising your brother or your sister or your cousin, and then you come and poison their mind that this person raising you, just be there, after getting this, quit, forget about them. Let me tell you, you who talk like that, you're a failure. You're a failure, because if you're a good person, why don't you take these people and raise them before it reaches this time? Why do you have to wait until somebody sucks their breath out or sweat everything to support, and then when everything is good, when the cake is ready, now you want to share the cake and you want to share it far from the people who are baking it? I came to realize that even if you're not a parent to someone, but you've raised them like a parent, your tears counts. Your tears counts. That if you are smart enough, do not allow the tears of the people who raised you roll down their cheeks. Do not allow their heart break because of the decisions you make. Because at times you feel like you can be raised like relatives, cousins. You feel like they're your sisters, they're your brothers, and you put all your emotions together and you say that this is my brother, this is my sister, this is my family, this is this. And then at the end of the day, they will start showing their nails. In Kiswahili, that is direct translation, wanatoa makucha. Wanasema sasa hatukuwa family. Mi nilikuwa hapa because nilikuwa nataka kazi. Nilikuwa hapa juu nilikuwa natafuta mahali pa kuweka kichwa. Nilikuwa hapa juu nilikuwa nataka job, ama shule, school fees, ama nguo, ama whatever they wanted. And after they get, you are as good as a doormat. You are as good as a rag. But anyway, I want to encourage somebody there. If you've ever stayed with people and you really took them as a family, when they're parting ways or when they're getting out of your life, it will hurt you, I know. It will break you, I know. It will do all injustice to you. But the good thing is, kilichokuwa na mwanzo hakikosi mwisho. Even if you cry, the tears will go. Even if you have a heartbreak, the heart will heal. Even if you have pain, the pain will go and joy will come. And it will come with wisdom, because you'll have learned. Like me now, I've learned. I don't want to stay with somebody who is not my biological lineage. I don't want. Yeah, because I've learned through the hard way. And you learn because people will train you. People will teach you how to handle life. Anyway, that was just a small talk. If I've encouraged you, well and good. If I've not made you happy, I'm sorry. But I'm talking out of experience. So I don't know your experience. I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know what happened to you. But I'm so grateful that God has given me a thick skin that now I can survive all these challenges. And when I make a decision, I'm proud of my decision because it's about me. It's not about anybody else. You can try yours. It's my cup of coffee. Let me take it and heal out of it with the way God will guide me. So thank you so much, guys. Let me show you the food we were cooking to on Saturday as I had guests around. You won't see the guest, but at least you'll see the food that I was cooking. Kindly enjoy the video. Hi guys, hope you're doing fine. It's how do you call it? Off-shoulder dress. It's a dress, off-shoulder dress. Yeah. So guys, I'm having guest today, Chama. You know the way Otis says the mother takes the money all the time for Chama. So we have Chama, and these are what I'm cooking. I've got fish. Yes? It's okay, put on the table. Yeah, this is the chicken. There are 5. We're going to deep fry. And then we've got this big fish. And like this is how big it is. Let me show you. This is that big and this is the small one. So if you give me an order, this is 400, this is 250, depending with your order. So this one you can cut into 3 to serve your guests. Then this one you just cut half, is okay. So I want to wash them and then slice the chicken. Then you can start cooking. The vegetables, these are assorted vegetables I boiled yesterday. And then this one is murenda. Those who know, they know murenda and kunde. So this is how I scratch them to remove the scales. Even up here, you can see them coming off. You see? They're coming off. Yeah, but if you don't wash them again, you'll cook them with the scales, which are so dirty. Then when rinsing, you open a running water. You feel it with your fingers. You'll feel if the scales are there, you'll feel them. If they're out, you'll not feel them. Then you open water to run through the gills as you press down the gut. Like that, and then also like this, and our fish is clean. Then let's do the other one. Remove the scales. Check if there's some scales remaining at the edge. Yeah, like here we've got some near the tail. Yeah, they're coming off, but you watch this. Fish is so the thorns or bones, the bones they're like thorns, they're sharp like thorns, so if you don't watch out they can injure you or pierce you. This is the place that you need to watch because these scales are small and many people don't see them. They forget to wash them. Okay, then now let us rinse as we feel the fish. Yes. Yeah, there's some scales here. Good. Clean the gills again. Dip your thumb inside and press the dirt out like that. And then now we can wash the inner. Punguza tu sauti kidogo. 5. Koli, lakini ameenda hizi. Unajua sasa babangu ni pasta, so mabibi za pasta walikuwa wanapelekwanga fina kwa walikuwa wanapelekwa Hilton Hotel, hiyo tuliozona, wanaenda wanaonyeshwa vile kupika kitu na kusabu hiyo tu, na sisi tunasomea ni vile tu sababu kuangalia nikipika chapo kesho nipike hivyo. Kwa sasa hizi chama mingi nimepika kwa chama. Nilifunga na chama ingine tunatoa 10,000 wiki ya kwanza, 10,000 wiki ya pili, 10,000 wiki ya tatu, 10,000 wiki ya nne. Nikiwa bado naishi rent hapa. Yaani hizo ni chama 4 tofauti. So inamaanisha kuna mwezi zilikuja 2. Hii wiki niko na chama, next week niko na chama, ndio ni so I'm adding salt both sides. This is how I slice it, and the small ones you slice in the middle, but this one you slice into 3. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please press the notification bell so that you can get my videos. Anytime I upload a video, you can get